You know, medicine prepared me for out-of-the-box thinking, and it prepared me for a lot of controversy. You know, I got involved in doing, new procedures, and, there were some people who didn't like that very much. But I'll tell you the difference. In medicine, we actually talked about it. We talked about the differences. We talked about the evidence and the facts. And when the facts were shown, people made adjustments. Unfortunately, that does not happen in the political world because you're dealing with ideologues. They don't care how many facts you show. They just believe what they believe, and they want to keep doubling down on it. And the only people who can stop them are us, the American people. This is where it lies. Now, as you know, I am not a fan of political correctness. I hate political correctness. I will continue. I will continue to defy the PC police. Tried in many cases to shut me up. I actually find them pretty amusing. I mean, I still believe that marriage is between a man and a woman. And because I happen to mention that nobody gets to change the definition of marriage and mention some other categories, they said, Carson said that gay marriage and bestiality are the same thing. Well, that's preposterous. Of course they're not the same thing. Anybody who believes that is a dummy. But anybody who believes somebody who says that somebody said that is a dummy. That's the problem, okay? And then, of course, gay people should have the same rights as everyone else, but they don't get extra rights. They don't get to redefine marriage. And then I said that Obamacare was the worst thing since slavery. Now, let me tell you why I said that. Of course, they said, Carson says that slavery and Obamacare are the same thing. Of course they're not the same thing. Slavery is much worse. But bear in mind, what happens with Obamacare? We, the American people, have with that program shifted the power that was given to us by the Constitution and by the founders to the government. It's the most massive shift of power in America that has ever occurred. That's why we need to redo it. We need to put the power back in the hands of the people, and we need to make sure we keep it there. And then recently, I said that in Nazi Germany, people did not believe in what Hitler was doing. Most of them didn't. But did they speak up? Did they say anything? Absolutely not. And look at the atrocities that occurred. And of course, the left says, Carson says that progressives are Nazis and that they're changing America into Nazi Germany. Well, of course that's not the case, but that's what they do. They repeat these lies over and over again because they cannot argue the actual facts. They don't want to talk about the real issue. And it's important for the American people to understand the tactics of these people who simply sit around and try to demonize people. It comes straight out of the book, Rules for Radicals, by Saul Alinsky. He says, never have a conversation with your adversary because that will humanize them, and your job is to demonize them. That's why you see that all over. Intelligent people will understand that.